with comedian David Boyle, and I'm quitting alcohol. I was just sitting here before I started just going, what if I just don't fucking put out a podcast today? Fucking, instead of recording a podcast, just fucking don't. You know what I mean? The opposite to what I've done for 1,112 days now. It's the first time I've been like, how about you just don't do it? There's been fucking heaps of times where I'm like, I don't want to do it. But this was more gentle. This was like, how about just don't do it? And I probably wouldn't have done it if I had anything better to do at all, which I don't. So on we march with the podcast, 1,112 days today. Yesterday was 11/11. Up until fucking like 4 or 5 years ago, I didn't even know 11/11 was a fucking thing. And then I saw something on Twitter, some girls saying 11/11 make a wish or something like that. And I'm like, is 11/11 a make a wish number, is it? And once I found that out, it's just fucking out of control now. It started small for me because I'm superstitious as fuck. So I'd see like 11/11 somewhere and I'd make a little wish. And I wouldn't see it that often. Now it's just out of fucking control. It's morphed into a beast. So now whenever I see 11/11, I say a prayer to God. I'm not joking. Every time I see 11/11, I say a prayer to God and I say it 4 times. Because there's 4 ones in 11/11 and each one of those ones symbolizes someone in my family. My wife, my son, my daughter, and me. 11/11, there's 4 ones. There's 4 of us. I repeat the prayer 4 times. And the rule was, up until recently, like 6 months ago, I would only repeat it 4 times the first time I saw 11/11 in the day. So the first time I'd see 11/11 in the day, I'd have to repeat it 4 times. The next time I'd see 11/11, I would just repeat the prayer once. And then what happened was I would start feeling guilty for the other 3 ones in 11/11 because when I do the single prayer, it's only for me. I just pray for myself. The other 3 are left out and I was feeling guilty. So I had to fucking incorporate them. Now every time I see fucking 11/11, I have to fucking sit there and repeat the prayer 4 times. And it takes time fucking repeating a prayer to God 4 times. It takes like a minute. And 11/11 will pop up fucking everywhere. You're driving, you're fucking eating something, taking a shit. It just comes up everywhere. So when you see it, you got to close your eyes, put your hands in like a little fucking prayer shape. Unless it's in public, you can just do it all in your head. And then you got to pray. But if I get distracted, if I don't like visualize, if I don't visualize the number 1 from like the 11s and the person who I'm specifically praying for on that particular one, then I find myself like another prayer. So if I'm really distracted, I'll do like 8 prayers. And I've fucking been praying all day because fucking 11/11 pops up all the fucking time. And I don't know how to stop doing it either. I almost 100% believe the only thing keeping this family together is my 11/11 prayers. What else could it be? Seriously. I really need to cut back though because it's starting to become a hindrance. I can't add any more superstitions either. I'm fucking full up. I saw my son doing something I used to do when I was a kid in the fucking car. I don't know where he picked it up from, unless I'm still doing it just subconsciously now. But when I was a kid and I was in the car driving along in the back seat, I used to jump the shadows. Like the shadows of fucking trees and poles and buildings and shit. I would just nod over them. Like I'm jumping them with my head. Just fucking come to a shadow, head up, and pass the shadow, down. Shadow, up, down. I'd do that for like 4 hours in the car and not hit a shadow. And I saw my son doing it the other day. I'm like, how the fuck did you come up with that? And watching him do it, it looks a lot less superstitious and a lot more autistic. Maybe I'm autistic. Fuck, it would be sweet to get an autism diagnosis now. That's like you get out of jail free card if you're a loser. Adult autism diagnosis. Are you a middle-aged loser that can't seem to do anything right? Have you been tested for adult autism yet? Come on down to the Adult Autism Clinic where we can write away your ineptitude and incompetence with one stroke of the pen. Adult autism. If you're looking for excuses, we've got them. Book today and get a free dyslexia test. You're not retarded, you're just dyslexic. I'm sure adult autism is a thing, but I've seen a few people diagnosed with it lately that are just genuinely retarded. Little r retarded. Little r retarded. They're like, I have autism, adult autism. You're like, yeah, you've got something. You're definitely fucking retarded. I don't know about the autism. Anyway, I definitely have it. I'm not going to use it as an excuse though. I'm just going to continue praying 943 times a day every time I see the fucking number 11 together next to each other. And I'm just going to get on with my life, hey? No excuses here. Anyway, that's it for tonight. I'm glad I did this podcast. I'm glad I didn't just fucking go to bed and fucking not do it. This one's the most important one I've ever done. This is going to mean a lot to a lot of people. Anyway, that'll do for tonight. If you're enjoying the podcast, give it a share around, and I'll see ya the fuck later.